Oh, remember this place? This is maybe one of the most well thought out fight arenas. I think, personally. It just, I don't know, it all fits together really well. I'm kind of a huge fan. I'm not gonna rifle these guys, just screw it. Let's just ring the bell. Hey, I'm here! I know I said it was well thought out, and you could do it kind of cool, but I'm just gonna fucking kill everybody. Because that's what I like to do. Because this is one way to do it! And there's no man who wears a pig, so we're fine. Remember man who wears a pig? That guy was an asshole. That guy was absolutely difficult. I was not a fan of him. I mean, like, I am in the abstract, I just don't want to deal with him again. You give me anything? You are not. And the mean cows? That was bullshit. That was bully poop magoo. Give me all your stuff. Give me all your stuff. Jumping over. So I can do that. Like, I just don't believe that Wesker said, sure, babe. Put on a cocktail dress. I'll totally hire you. Right? Like, Ada could have been really cool. Dane, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. She's not for me. I mean, I like hanging with her when we actually are her. But, like I said, she's schlocky. She's schlocka. Whoop! There it is, schlock. Dane, I'm not sure where you're going with that. I'm not either. But I went there. I can't believe we got through that on pro. I honestly had resigned myself that I was never going to do that. Because it was just too fucking irritating. But it was more fun with friends! It really was. Hey, you want to squeeze out another one for me for the motherland? No, she's too cool. Let her live. I like chickens. Look at the... I don't know if I ever noticed that it was people. The bodies have been left here to rot, emanating a distinct odor. Yeah, that would be gross. I've only ever really been around dead people bodies that have been... like, they're not fresh, you know? But they're not like, they just left them out. Because they're, you know, we're gonna use them for something. Dane, what the fuck are you talking? You know, like in an anatomy lab. You know, they've been prepared. It's not the same as just the dead body. I think that might actually fuck me up. See, I like gore in games. In media, I'm not a huge fan of it in the reels. And when I have to deal with it in the reels, like I can't... Hey, look at this! For the motherland! But... you know... shit. I don't think that we're supposed to. I'm not sure how to make room here. Unless this takes more. Is this gonna work? Ooh, baby! Did it. I gotta get the next attaché case. This is gonna backfire real hard. Like I'm out of options at this point. I might not be able to loot this whole area. And that'll be a problem. I forgot how much I like this game. I mean, we did it on professional. It's recorded, and I'm very much like, once I record them, I'm like, I'll probably won't touch that again. I could see playing Resident Evil 4 like this one. I'd like to play the remake again, like just for fun. I just like fucking when? When am I gonna do that? I'm busy now. Oh, that worked? Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Like, I'd like to curl up with it on a weekend or something and just... I should really find out if that threshold thing, that little exploit I kept using, is rectified on like the PS5, and like that's when I should sit down with it. Like when I can't use that to my advantage anymore, and I'll have a rock and roll time with that. That'd be rad. Really, nothing? Jeez Louise. Gimme! Fuck, I'm not gonna have room. Shit. What were we doing? Oh, I wandered off for a minute. And then I got distracted. My new plan has been that, like, on the weekends, not to, like, I can use the internet, but, like, don't doom scroll, right? Like, don't do it, Dane. Don't get into it. But then I did, and I got distracted. I'm trying to, not detox exactly, but just lighten it up a little on the weekends, you know? I don't need to be plugged in so hard. I gotta use my Saturdays to record all the stuff, man. That's the plan. That's the plan. We're trying to have, like, schedules. We'll see how well that goes. I already broke the rules today and doom scrolled quite a bit. Oh, yeah. I need the guy. I need the guy very, very bad. Hopefully he's up here. I'm afraid, like... Hang on. Is he back the way we came by any chance? Like, what if I were to... Yeah, what if I were to go all the way back, just in case... Just in case he's... Oh, he is up there. But will I be able to get back? Oh, this is locked. Because, okay, I sort of see how this is going to go. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get back, and I won't be able to pick this shit up. So, what I want to do then is I'm going to go all the way back to the guy that I think I can still get to from here. Like, I don't think we're blocked from getting back to him, so let's try. Can I jump out of it? No, it's too small. Okay. We'll go see Mr. Merchantia. See what he has to... Really? Why? Oh. I had no idea. I see it was meant to be! Oof. Man, I haven't jumped off anything really high. Like, it doesn't even have to be really high in a while. I need to go to, like, an adult jungle gym. You know? Just to see if I can still do that shit. Because, like, my assumption is that I can. But I'm betting that maybe I can't. Like, maybe I can't. I was at this training thing a little while ago, and we were practicing, and we're supposed to lift this chick out of a chair together, right? Like fireman's carry. And I'm like, yeah, no problem! And then we did it! The trainer across from me, she just, like, no problem lifted her, and I'm like, yeah! And the poor chick that we were doing it to was totally slanted, like, spilling into me, because I just wasn't as strong as I thought I was. And, like, this chick was not heavy. She was, like, she was just, like, a wee little lass. And I was just like, fuck, man. I'm not there anymore. Like, the youth is over at the point that you, like, can't sit on your ass for a couple of weeks and still, like, haul a bale of hay over the top of your head like you could in your 20s. I need a lift or something. I need that jungle gym. Alright, show me what you're working with. I got a selection of good stuff. What are you selling? Yeah. What do you got for me? I kind of want to hang on to these because these are essentially aid sprays. But you can have this, sir. Is that all? Thank you. I'm a treasure hunter. Thank you. Okay, give me the attaché, please. Yeah. Whew! Thank you. That is what I wanted. I'm not gonna buy the... Is that all? The... What am I trying to say? The treasure maps. Yuck. Okay, so that worked out. He wasn't even that far away. Combin. Did it. Okay, but attaché case, the game is real. We need to move a few thingies around. See? There we go. Now we got space for all our goody gazoolies. We can get on with it now. See where we end up. What are you doing, chicken? Chicken! Na. My chicken! You remember in Orange is the New Black, and they had that thing with the chicken? And Red was obsessed with her because she was just like the freedom chicken? That was a good show. Man, we've had some good shows. We've had some good runs. Things that were fun. We're living through dark times right now. Here in North America. But we had some shows. Dane, you're not supposed to talk about the gloom and doom. I know. I'm trying very hard. It's hard because it's on my mind right now, as I think it's on everybody's mind. I went to get a fucking pap smear the other day, because you gotta. And, like, I had an abnormal result back in Ontario, and they sent me another letter from Ontario, like, hey, our records say you haven't had anyone go up there recently. We told you you have to do this because you had abnormal cells. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta go do that. So I went to my doctor here, and my doctor is doing his thing, getting ready, and he's talking about how much, like, Canada sucks now. And my doctor is from South Africa. And, like, I can't do his accent. But he's just down there, and he's just like, it's not what I wanted. Everybody's feeling it. And I was just like, don't fucking quit! I need you! I need that license you have, sir! Don't go nowhere! She's like, these are the darkest days. I'm like, sir, these are dark days. I need my antidepressants. I need you. Don't get any fucking ideas, sir. Because, like, I mean, he's got an MD. He can probably fuck off to wherever he wants. She's like, don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it. I know you miss the sun. But you stay here, sir. Also, like, how's it look up there? Must be... Oh, I did discover that, didn't I? Shit. We will see if I have the cervical cancer. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything's fine. If I do, I will fucking deal with it. I was wondering when these were gonna show up again. Ugh. Oh. That's a weird feeling when you get that done, though. Like, it's not exactly pain. It's just like... Can I drop down into that? Can I get the... Is there treasure there? It's not exactly pain. It's like... It just don't feel right, you know? Because I'm not sure how innervated the cervix is. But it kind of doesn't love it when someone rubs a brush all over it to scrape off some goodness. Like, it's just like you're gonna have a bad time. Dang, that's disgusting. Whatever. I mean, guys get a finger up the ass, right? Apparently, they don't have to do that until they're like 40, though. Whereas, like, with the pap smear, they're like, have you fucked? Ever? Yeah. Oh, that's it! Rest of your life every 3 years. Ada! That means that Ada has to get it done. So whenever you think that, like, Ada is pretty cool, just remember she has to get a speculum shoved up there. Dane, that's horrible! I was kind of going with... There was this book I read. I was on a camping trip. I was a kid at some point. It was just something I picked up in a used bookstore. Remember those? Those were rad. I don't know if these guys are going to drop anything on me. Hang on. Oh, hey guys. And there was this... It was like this guy who was... The book starts off, like, sets him up as... He's being discharged from the hospital. But he actually doesn't have anywhere to go. Like, he's lost everything as part of what's landed him there. And so, like, he's taking, like, the little... toothpaste and stuff with him that they give him because, like, he's about to be homeless. And he ends up at some point meeting this, like, beautiful woman who's, like supermodel beautiful. And the first time he meets her, oh, it's, like, part of trying to, like, put himself in perspective with her is he's like, she has to take a shit, too, in his brain. And I was like, that's great advice. And I have forever in my life, when encountered by people that I'm impressed by, been like, they gotta take a shit too. And it just totally, like, that's good observation, right? Like, you know, I hear about, like, men who are like, I don't know how to talk to girls. I'm intimidated. We gotta take a shit too, buddy. Don't worry about it. We fart. It's cool. There's nothing magical. Just do it. Ladies, same thing. He's not perfect. Guaranteed. Right? Right? It's fucking wisdom. Ada has to take a shit. You seen the bathrooms on this fucking village? Yeah. She's popping a squat in the dirt for sure. Maybe that's why she wore the dress. She's like, I know that I'm gonna have to wee, and I don't want to deal with this, so... Do you think I can hit this guy right... You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Because this was one thing that Resident Evil 4 did well. Is it let us have fun. Oh, if I could get that guy... Should I get him in the head? Because I was going to try to shoot the Dyn-o-mite, but I think if I get him in the head, that'll be better. I need it to be a little higher. Yeah. I'll try to get this guy. Nope. That was still fun though, right? That's a good riffle. When you can have some fun with it. When you can just be like, boy, sorry man. Were you going to kill me? Too bad for you, bro. Being able to get the jump on the mobs is, like, joyous. It's one of my favorite things to do. I shouldn't run for this. I shouldn't run for this. I shouldn't run for this. Oh, shit. I was lured. I was lured by loot. I had the drop on them and shit, and now I've made it all complicated. Where is he? Where is the guy throwing dynamite at us? I'll kill him. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Think I can seize him? There he is. Woo! That guy snuck up on me. That guy got the drop on me after I got the drop on his friends. Where you going, man? Ooh, getting shot through the armpit. Just think of the anatomy behind that and the damage that's gonna do. Gonna have a bad time. Excuse me, sir. Haha! Yeah! Alexa, stop! She's, what is she telling me? It's 8 o'clock! Fuck! She tells me at 8 o'clock to go to bed. Like, to get ready for bed. My goodness gracious, St. Ignatius. Oh, how long was I doom scrolling? Oh, I see him. Excuse me, sir? Maybe I can get him to drop the dynamite. Because sometimes they'll light it, but then you kind of lock them up. Yeah, there we go. That's not what I meant. You can lock them up so that, like, they've got it lit, but they can't throw it because you've sort of stun locked them, and then they blow themselves up, which is just fantastic. That guy's stuck. Come on, fucker. Oh. I feel like there might be something near me. Is there? Yep. Now and then, still get your blood pumping. Resident Evil 4. You're really having a problem there, sir. It's okay. I've released you. Woo! Hey man, that's just fucking mean. Why would you do this? Sir? You dick. Oh, hello. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Look at this! They got my boys! What is happening over here? Man, this ran on the GameCube. That's actually, it's still, I mean, it's very blurry, obviously. Like, the res is trash. But it's still good. We didn't need to remake this. I understand why we did, but... actually, maybe... So, like, I think, like, the biggest thing with Resident Evil 4 that makes it maybe a little bit unplayable for a younger generation who's not used to it is the twitchy camera that I was fighting with when I was trying to get back into getting the feeling of it. Like, it's very alien compared to what we're used to now. Especially because it looks like the over-the-shoulder that we're used to now, and it isn't, because, like, this is all I can do. It's very snappy and angry. And, like, I get used to it real fast because I did this so many times, but, like, coming off of playing games that have the floating camera, I don't know if that's the right term, but you know what I mean, right? Like, the free camera almost. No, it's not free. You know what I mean? Like, you can do a 360 around yourself. It feels super clunky and not great. Like, I find it harder to get the feel back for this than I do for something that has tank controls. I feel like this is harder to adjust to. No thing, huh? Dane, everybody hates tank controls. Oh, there it is. I don't. I'm used to them, though. They were definitely something that had to go the way of the dodo, though. Absolutely. They were, I remember playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time, like, on my own, and trying to do it, and I could not get down the tank controls with the run, so I would walk, and I would have to just, like, fuck the walls to get where I was going, and, like, you remember the the sort of flow of Resident Evil 2, right? Like, you're on the street, that's the hardest part. You gotta get, because you're fighting tank controls, you gotta get to the police station, you're wandering around, and then about the time that you get up to that, like, the second floor of the lobby, where you're going, from the library to the, like, the chief's office, it was right about there I finally got the hang of the run. And I could do it. I remember that because I was so happy. I was like, yes! And I think maybe my older cousin did the run to the police station for me. I'm not sure, but I feel like if I was having that much trouble, he must have, because there's no flipping way that I would have made it. I need to use some of these. But I could be wrong. Thanks, cuz! Yeah, we played the shit out of that game. That was one fun-filled summer. Lifting weights and playing Resident Evil 2. And listening to Metallica and Guns N' Roses because my cousin had discovered it. I was still trying to listen to Manson, but, like, he wouldn't let me because, like, that's a house full of born-again Christians. Dane, you're Catholic. I know, it's complicated. Where?